What's up, everybody? My name's Dania Osmondson. This is PowerPoint introduction to me. First, I'll tell you I was born in Mankato, Minnesota. Raised up on a farm in Delavan, Minnesota, about 35 miles straight south of Mankato. My dad built our second house that we lived in. It's only about 5 miles from the first house. The big greenhouse, they call it. My mom designed it, very Victorian. I love that house. My grandma and grandpa and aunt uncle, they both lived about a mile down the road from us. So we went to grandma and grandpa's quite a bit. Our family only farmed crops. We did beans and corn. Still got the lovely smell though, because our neighbors across the road had cows, and let's face it, we are on a farm. My family. This first picture is of my dad, and they call him Ozzy, and then my little brother Michael. And then there's Gwen, my dad's girlfriend, who's pretty much my stepmom, and her three daughters, Katrina, Molly, and Amanda. This picture was taken a couple years ago. They took us to Florida for Christmas, so that was pretty awesome. The second picture is of my mom and her boyfriend Perry. Christmas a couple years ago at their house. They live in Sioux Falls, and my little brother in the picture also. This is my fiance Chris. We got engaged in November and are getting married this March in Las Vegas. We're very excited. In February it'll be 7 years together. Just bought a house in Stewartville, so we are kind of remodeling. Lots of work, taking down lovely wallpaper. And I've always wanted a cat, and he is a dog person, so I finally convinced him to let me get a cat. And he said only under one circumstance I get to name him. So we have Steve the cat, and if we get a dog, I guess his name is going to be Doug. So this is a picture of Steve just lounging. He is quite the character. He's only 1 year old, 1 years old, so he entertains us. My education background: graduated from Maple River Eagles, go Eagles, in Mapleton in 2004. Then went to University of Minnesota Duluth just for a semester after high school. Came back, decided to go to South Central Technical College in Mankato to 2005 to 07. Then I decided to move to Rochester, went to RCTC 2008, 2009, and just went back this spring semester 2015, and now I am here in Winona. The HL program and courses. What I'm looking to learn more about is leadership skills that will help me with my current and future job roles. Right now, I am an associate clinical research coordinator at Mayo. What we do is we put patients on clinical trials. Some of these trials are led by Mayo and some by industry trials. What we do is we capture a lot of data. We schedule appointments. We interact with the patients on a daily basis. We're kind of their go-to person and their support. We're all assigned certain protocols, and the patients that are put on those protocols, those are your patients. A lot of the drugs are not approved by the FDA, so it's very important that we follow these patients very close. A lot of times you'll look at the pill bottles and you'll see certain side effects or symptoms that could happen. That is one of the big things that we do in our job, is these new drugs that aren't approved yet. We make sure we keep track of everything that happens, so if they do get approved, then that has to carry over to a side effect that could potentially happen. The job, some days it's very exciting when you see new drugs working, and some days aren't so good, but I really enjoy working with patients and being able to be there for them. Having cancer is very scary, so I really enjoy my job. Someday I would like to be a project manager. You can start off as an associate project manager, then transition into a project manager, and even advance to a senior project manager. A lot of them you lead ahead of projects that are going to be happening, so I would like to go into that someday. A fun fact about me is my passion is playing pool. This picture was taken after we were interviewed by the Mankato Free Press. When I turned 21, I got asked to shoot with these three women here. They are good friends with my dad, who has shot pool a long time. They needed a partner for the VNEA International Tournament in Las Vegas. We ended up taking first place, which was amazing. I've been shooting pool since I was 7. This is one of the largest tournaments in the world. 32 countries, majority of the states were there. So to get first place is pretty awesome. The trophies in front of us, they're called Charlies. So I had my first Charlie. We won $5,000 and team jackets. So highlight of my life. If I was stranded on a deserted island, I would need a machete. I have to eat, so this would help. A fishing net. Not only could I catch some fish, I could make it into maybe a hammock, lounge out. I would like a radio. I love my music tunes. Maybe still know what's going on with the world. That would be good. I would need a cooking pot, because after I used my fishing net to catch fish, and then my machete to cut the fish up, I could put them in my cooking pot, and then I would need matches because I don't like sushi, so I would cook my fish. 3 things I would miss the most is my family, good food, and I love my hairspray. Thanks for watching, and have a great semester, everyone.